What's going on, Rock Squad? Welcome back to another video. And okay, so a while back I was asking my girlfriend what type of videos I should do, and she was saying shoe collection. I wasn't thinking that I got that many shoes since the last one, but I watched it last night and I got like a ton more pairs, so let's get right into it.
Take a vivid picture, no photos. Implement that shit into your mind just so you know though.
So altogether I have about 19 pairs of shoes. Technically I have over 20, but I use 2 pairs for work, so I don't really count those in this collection. These are like the shoes that I try to take the best care of. Some of them, I probably should have cleaned them before this video if I'm being completely honest, but let's go. We'll start with Vans. So first off, got these. You guys remember these from the last video, maybe not, but you know, I call them the Srirachas because they're red and black. Red and black is my color, and I call them Srirachas because they are spicy. Now this one is the oldest pair in my entire collection. The Vans Eras. I really like these shoes. I mean, they're really dirty because you know, they're old, and I just felt like, I don't know, give them that kind of like beat up look. Kind of makes them look that much better. Next pair of Vans, I have the gray Atwoods. I think they're a pretty sweet looking shoe. The next pair of Vans that I have are the black and gum Atwoods. I really do like Atwoods. They're comfortable and they just look nice. Next pair of Vans, I obviously had to get the old schools. All right. I mean, the old schools, they're just classic looking. I love them. They're beautiful. Now this isn't a pair of Vans, but it's a pair close to Vans. Pumas. Okay, right? These are suede. I kind of like them just because they got like the color splatters on the sole and everything. Fun fact, I actually got these at a thrift shop for, I want to say $30. You know, pretty hyped about that. They're a pretty sweet looking shoe. I actually have an Into the AM shirt that goes perfect with this, so I'm pretty happy with that. On to Converse. This is really my only pair of Converse. I just have the black and white Chuck Taylors. I did have a pair of all black ones, but it just got to the point where they're hurting my feet because they're size 11. These are size 12. Shout out to LG Gibby or Logan Gamble for hooking me up with these slides. I only have this pair of slides, the Kiwi Heats. You guys might remember me customizing these. They got kind of beat up over a while, just because I didn't clean them right and I didn't really use shoe paint. I just used fabric paint on them, so I wasn't really expecting them to last long either, but I mean, they still look cool. On to Adidas. So right here, I got the kind of like infrared looking, hot pink, whatever you want to call it, Adidas EQTs. Sadly, I got these right before they released the version with the Boost technology, so they're kind of uncomfortable compared to the Boost, but I mean, they're still a pretty sweet shoe. Like I just saw them and I was like, bro, I gotta have them. Next pair of Adidas, I have the Tubular Invader straps. I got these on Amazon for like 80 bucks. I was gonna get the all black pair, but they look pretty shady, so I just went with these. The next and last pair of Adidas, I just picked these up about 2-3 weeks ago. The Adidas NMDs R1s. I really like these. They're super comfortable. I really wasn't looking for like super hype beastie looking Adidas. I was just looking for a super comfortable pair of shoes I can wear when I go out. Super comfortable. Definitely do recommend. Pretty pricey, but definitely worth the price. On to Nikes. I have the gold foam posits. It's an honor, you know, it's like I'm wearing Grammys on my feet. It's just, they're nice. They're so nice. Next pair of Nikes, of course, had to hit you with the all white Air Force One mids. I love the Air Force Ones. I definitely want to get a pair of all black lows eventually. If you don't have Air Force Ones, you're just not, you just don't collect shoes. You're not with it, bro. You're not with it. So the camera just stopped recording and I didn't notice, so that's cool. Let's get right back to where we left off. Next pair of shoes, the Back to the Future inspired LeBron 14s. There's, you know, based to mimic the Air Mags, which go for a lot more than what these go for. These are actually a really sick shoe. I got them off my friend Jonah, which I still owe him for, but I've been slowly buying him stuff to kind of, you know, take the price down a little bit. Next pair of Nikes, probably the best pair of Nikes in this entire collection, in my personal opinion. I'm not sure what you guys think. Definitely let me know what you guys think about the collection in the comments down below, because I really am curious on, like, you know, just everything you guys think of with this. The Nike Air Up Tempos. As you guys know, I made a video on these. If you guys would like to check it out, click the card up top, but they are really sick. A lot of people ask questions about them, and I always give them that whole like flash picture because it reflects, and they're like, dude, it looks like 2 different pairs of shoes, and I'm like, I know they're sick. Like, first pair of Nike basketball shoes I paid over $200 for. Couldn't be more happy with. The next and last pair of Nikes, as you guys know, I went to California, went to Melrose. You guys might already saw the video. I caught a pair, the Nike Cortez Kendrick Lamar collab, the Kung Fu Kennies. It's got the Japanese on the side. It's got Don't Trip on the tongue, pretty sick. On the inside, if you guys can read it, I'm not sure. It says preferably wear with long socks and shorts. Pretty cool, pretty flashy. They go for $600. I got them for like $250. So definitely one of the best deals in this entire collection. On to the last category, the Jordans. So as you know, I showed these in the last one. These are my first pair of Jordans ever. The Space Jam 1s, Deep Royals. Pretty freaking sick. I really do like these. I like the movie Space Jam, so I always wear these with my Space Jam jersey. Once again, bought these off Jonah. I know a lot of people don't like this colorway, but I love this colorway. So whatever you saying about the colorway, you're wrong, boy. As I've said before, my shoe collection has upgraded. Last time, that was the only pair of Jordans I owned. I actually now have a pair of the Jordan 11 UNCs. Once again, copies off Jonah. Thanks, Jonah. You helped me out a lot with my shoe collection, so I do appreciate it, bro. These are, I want to say, my favorite pair of Jordans. They're beautiful. I mean, you got the baby blue, you got the white. Like, what more could you want in a pair of Jordan 11s? The Space Jams, obviously. I mean, everybody wants a pair of Space Jams. Thought I just saw a spider on my wall, but it's just a dent. It's fine. The last pair of Jordans, there's a big story behind these, and I'm very thankful for how they turned out. So basically, I made a video on these as well, but a while back, one of my friends got this pair of shoes handed to him at a gas station, and he was like, they're size 12, I need to get rid of them, I don't want them. And you know, they look like complete garbage. They are the Jordan Flight 23s. The reason why I'm not showing them is because the next part, I paid $2 for these shoes. My girlfriend Katie helped me clean them, and then I texted a girl who is very talented with art. Her name is Jensen, and I was like, yo, looking to do like a shoe custom. Is there any way you could help me? And she literally gave me such a deal, it's ridiculous. She said $35. My idea was to go with It, the new movie It, like it just came out, so I was like, I gotta do a shoe custom with this, because I love that movie so much. Probably the best movie I've watched in a long time. And she's like, oh, I love the movie It and all this other stuff, and they turned out absolutely crazy amazing. As you can see, Pennywise on the toe of the shoe, two different faces. I mean, look at the detail on that. It's just like, you can't go, I was astounded. Like, I saw him and I was like, bro, like, God, it's just crazy. And then you got the It on the sides of the shoe like that, you know, pretty sick. I really do like how she did that. And then on the inside of this one, you got the red balloon. And then on the inside of this one, you have the SS Georgie boat. I will never get rid of these shoes ever. Just about $40 for them, and they look absolutely amazing. Can't get better than Pennywise on a pair of shoes. I'm sorry. And that is the entire collection. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite pair of shoes out of the entire collection is, or what your favorite pair of shoe in general is. If you have any rare shoes that you want to, you know, talk about, like, I'm always down to talk about shoes. I have just such passion for shoes. And actually, I want to tell you guys why I collect shoes and why shoes are just a big part of my life. I never had like amazing shoes growing up, which, I mean, I always got a new pair of shoes every school year, which I'm very thankful for. Thank you to my mom and dad. My mom was just never down to buy me basketball shoes because she's like, you don't play basketball, you don't need them, which I completely understand. But once I started making my own money and I could buy my own shoes, I just went all out, obviously. So the reason why I buy shoes and I always wearing a different pair of shoes, or I try to, there's a lot of memories tied to them. You know what I'm saying? Like scratches, the scuffs, the dirty marks, like there's stories behind them. And I mean, I know I'm getting pretty deep about it, but I mean, okay, for instance, like these shoes, you can't really see them anymore, but I remember at a time these were completely just green. There was this time that I stayed at my friend Dalton's house with Jariah, Jordan, and a couple other people. We were just hanging out. It was really late. There was already dew in the grass and stuff like that. Apparently they just mowed or something. We went outside and we were just messing around and just completely greened out the bottom of these shoes. Made them look terrible. Like it was awful. But I mean, obviously I cleaned them off. They look fine. Or like for these shoes, these were the pair of shoes I was wearing when I asked out my girlfriend. So, you know, that's definitely something I'll have tied to these forever. These are the shoes that I wore to California every single day pretty much. So it's actually really cool to think that, like, you know, I wore these when I was looking at the Hollywood sign, or when I met Parker Games, or, you know, just there's so much stuff that went down in California that I'm just going to think about every single time I look at this shoe. And hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, please drop a like down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. Check out the Boulder merchandise store.